Well, hey folks, and welcome to Solar Cabin Channel. I was just outside watering my tomato pots, and I'm just really surprised at how well my tomatoes are doing this year. We've been in a serious drought here, and the temperatures have been much higher here than normal. We're above 100 degrees here again today. But this really hot weather, the tomato plants just love it as long as they're getting watered, and I water my tomato plants every day. So let me show you what I got here. So these are my two planters, and I plant these every year with Beefmaster tomatoes. These planters were actually tubs that belonged to my mom and are probably a lot older than I am. But they hold a lot of water and they hold a lot of soil, so the tomatoes always do pretty well in here. But even in years past, I have never got as many tomatoes off the vines. I usually get maybe 3 or 4 tomatoes off each vine. These are loaded, and I've already taken some tomatoes off, and I have them inside ripening in a brown paper bag. So you can see, not sure if you can see them all on this one quite as well, but each of these, and they're really growing tall. These are the Beefmasters, which I plant, which are really good for sandwiches cutting, slicing tomatoes for salads and stuff like that. But they're just loaded and doing really well, and the fruit are a lot bigger than normal. But that one is not as surprising as this one. This is a new tomato I just tried this year. This is a Roma tomato, what they call a super Roma. And I want you to look at the size of these fruits on here. These things are absolutely gigantic. And I'm going to try and show you here for a comparison. If I can get out of my sunlight. Pick this tomato up. Okay. Look at the size of that sucker. Okay. That's in the palm of my hand. It's as big as a melon. Alright. And they're just huge tomatoes. Now these are Romas, and they say that they're supposed to be really good for making salsa. And you can use them for other purposes too, but they're going to be, but look how big that thing is. Seriously, and it's heavy. It's really heavy. So I'm going to leave those for a few more days because they're starting to ripen up. And it's got like 6 or 7 tomatoes coming on it there. So I should get some good Roma tomatoes. And I will see how they taste. If they're tasted as good as they look, they should be a dang good tomato. Alright, I just thought I'd share my tomatoes with you because I'm really surprised at how well they're doing in this drought. As long as they're getting water, they really love this sunshine. So, you know, on average, we have to plant a lot later in the year than most people because usually we don't even get out of our cold snap where we could get a late frost until June. Okay, so a lot of times we don't get our plants in like a lot of people do, and around, you know, end of May, 1st of June is when we usually put in our plants. Otherwise, we're likely to get a freeze. So we don't have as long a growing season, and we generally don't have a lot of really hot days. Not clear until usually around September, end of September, August, around there. Then we might get a couple of weeks of really hot temperature, but it's been above 100 here. And it's only July here, okay? And it's been really, really hot, over 100 degrees, not normal temperature. And like I said, we've had severe drought and wildfire dangers and everything in this area. But it's really helping the tomatoes to grow really well. So as long as I can keep everything watered, I think we're going to be okay that way. All right, folks, just wanted to share that with you. Have a great day.